And we are back for video number 3 of our lash business series. And today we are going to be talking about lashing like a pro. Now, this one is probably my favorite one to talk about because it really is focusing on you as a lash artist. So the first thing that I want to talk about with being a lash artist and being around in the industry for well over 13 years, I have experienced a lot of different things in my lash business. But one of the biggest things that I learned, and it wasn't until later on, which I'm grateful I still learned it, but it was actually learning to create business energetic rules. So I know this might be new for some of you, or maybe you're like, oh yeah, I know exactly what she's talking about. But this was such a lifesaver once I created these 3 rules. Now, why we say 3 rules is because you want to make sure you have 3 established rules. If you create too many, sometimes it just gets too crazy. But establishing these 3 basic energetic rules, it will save you so much heartache in the long run. And why I say this is because going back to our other videos, there are times that you look at your business and you're like, man, why did I get that certain client? Or why are my appointments going this certain way? It's really an opportunity for you to look at of what you're attracting into your lash space or your lash business. Okay, so creating these business energetic rules. These are things that are going to help you grow your business or start your business or expand your business, however you want to look at it. And this is why they're so important. So 1, you're going to be creating boundaries. Like we talked about earlier with those booking appointments, it's really, really great because this way you're not going to be a pushover. You're not going to be trying to squeeze clients in. You're not going to be at their beck and call. You want to make sure having those healthy boundaries, you're going to be able to allow them to be able to fit into your space, which is huge because this is going to help get those ideal clients. The other thing that you're going to look at is you're going to be attracting those ideal clients, the things that the qualities that we were talking about earlier when you're looking at attracting that perfect client. So this is a great way for you to be able to put it out there, but also to attract better clients. If you've been around for a while, this is also a great way to get rid of those not so great clients. And trust me, if you've been around for a while doing lashes, you know which clients those are. This is a great way for you to be able to kind of clean house without actually having to physically get rid of them, if that makes sense. This will also help you get into an amazing flow for your business, to be able to get into a rhythm where you're constantly expanding, growing, bringing in better clients, and being able to bring in that cash flow that you're looking to grow upon as a lash artist. And this is another thing that you want to look at. It's actually allowing the space to open up for abundance. We all want our lash business to grow. And so be able to do that with such an energetic, positive flow will help you grow that much more quickly, but also more efficiently. So here's another thing to look at when you're really taking on lashing like a pro is your schedule. I cannot emphasize how important having the schedule set. Now you might have ebbs and flow to making sure that it's always kind of adjusting because we're always growing as lash artists, but also making sure that it fits for you in a healthy way. So first thing that you want to look at, are you prioritizing your time? So looking at this, whether you're in a studio, in a salon, or if you're working out of the home, really look at your month ahead of time. Now, if you're looking at that time, like what do you need to fit into your schedule? Is it family time? Is it relaxed time? Is it different events that you have going on? Make sure that's in your schedule ahead of time. And then you book your schedule around it. This is going to allow you the most efficient time with your work schedule, but also too making sure that clients know ahead of time when you are available. Like we talked about earlier in the other videos, scheduling apps are absolutely amazing. Not only are you going to be more efficient in allowing your clients to know when you're available, but also too it's going to allow you to be able to have those reminders And it's also going to create those healthy boundaries that we talked about to make sure that clients know when you're available, when you're not available. And also too, it's going to allow them to be able to have that comfort in knowing that that schedule is there, whether it's going to be set in stone or if they need to change it at any time. The next thing I definitely want to emphasize is your mindset. In order to grow an amazing, luscious lash business is making sure you have that boss mindset. Now, when you look at it this way, it's not necessarily, you know, a woman or guy that is very cutthroat. I don't want to say that. You're a problem solver. So looking at this, whether you have other girls in your studio space or if you are working out of your home, are you a problem solver? Do you have clients that come in that have certain issues, and are you looking at to blame someone else, blame products, or are you looking at, okay, how can we fix this situation? How can we improve upon this? How can we make it better? Or how can I take care of you to fix this situation that we have? So being a problem solver is huge, and it will only make you that much better, especially like we were talking about, going back to clients, because their word of mouth is going to be the one that helps you really expand and grow that lash business. Now, talking about goals, this is huge as a lash artist or within any industry. Goals are so important. So whether, like I said, you're a newbie just getting started, or if you've been around for a while and you're looking to expand, goals are so important because you have to know where you're going. And being able to see this, you have to visualize it. I know for myself, like if I write it out, it's great because then I know, let's say for example, I take my month and I'm like, I want to make this much money this month. Okay, great. Let's reverse engineer it. So if I have a number over here that I know that I want to make and I know what my prices are, this is where you can look at, okay, how many clients do I need in the month to be able to hit this goal number? So really look at it that way. So if you're being able to reverse engineer it, you know if you want to run specials to get more clients, or referral program that maybe that you've never established, or you really want to reiterate to your clients like, look, I'm opening up my schedule, I'm looking to expand, this is the program that I'm running, and this is a great way to be able to get the traction running, because not only have you written it out, but you're also speaking it to your clients. So they're like, oh, awesome, great, you know? And especially too, it's always perfect when you look at that calendar and look what holidays are coming up. If the season's changing and other things are coming up, or if there's special events, if there's like prom in your area or wedding season comes up upon us. So different things that you want to look at that you can really tie it in together to be able to look at those goals. Like I said, if that certain amount of money, you know, reverse engineer it. Look at the clients that you have, you know, how much is that bringing in already, and do you need new clients, or maybe is it something that you need to look at, what can you add to your services? Because as lash artists, it's great because being in the beauty industry, we can always add more to bring that client an even better service. And even tying into that, what are you really good at? I think that's a really big thing, especially like we talked in video number 2. Are you specializing? Are you specializing in just classic? Are you doing hybrid? Are you adding volume? Or maybe you're just specializing in volume, because we know how much longer volume takes. So really looking at that price point, as well as what amount or what goal number of clients or amount of money are we looking to achieve. And if you can really visualize it that way, you're able to see the how work itself out. Okay, here is another thing that is so important, especially for those of us that have been around for a while. You do not know it all. We just don't. Because you definitely do not want to be the smartest person in the room. You want to surround yourself with people that are up to something, that are up to more, that are constantly learning, that have more to share. Because the more you surround yourself with people, and not necessarily, it doesn't have to be physical, but jumping onto YouTube or going to different events, trade shows, classes, being able to expand upon your skills in this industry will only help you get that much better. So this is why we always say keep learning. There are new techniques, new products coming out, especially for those of us that have been around for quite a while. You know, it was so crazy to see when lashes started switching from just the single ones to where we got the strips to be able to pull off, all the different types of synthetic between the mink, the regular, loose lashes. It changed so much, and glues started getting better. And then lo and behold, volume lashes started coming out, hybrid lashes started coming out. It was so neat to see how much lashes just took off. And we saw this years ago. And it's crazy to know that because as a growing industry, you jumping in and making sure you're up to date is only going to provide that much better service for your clients, but also too, it's going to help with your reputation on knowing your skills. So like we talked about earlier, when you're looking to expand upon your business, and maybe, we talked about that number that you're looking to achieve in your month of income, what other services can you add on? So with being in the beauty industry, depending on your state and your licensing or country, looking at what you can expand upon, this is a great opportunity for you to have more tools underneath your belt. So looking to see what else can you knock out in your lash service for your client. Maybe it's some waxing. We all know we got to keep up on the waxing of the brows. Maybe it's the face, anything else. And the other thing too is like tinting. Different things that you can add on in your service. I know some of us love to add on the soothing gel pads, or we've got the lip masks, different things to provide that comfort for your client, but also too, it's an enhancement to that service. And being able to enhance your services is not only going to provide that lash client with the most comfortable, relaxing, optimal lash service, but it's also going to allow them to be able to speak so much more highly of you when they go to refer you to other people. So the other thing that I would highly recommend that is so important, being just a boss babe in general, is making sure that you're keeping up on your personal development, expanding your mind. Like we talked about earlier, we do not know everything, and thank goodness. It is always great to continue to learn and expand. So this is really like taking some self-reflection and looking to see how you can grow as an individual. What books are you reading? Are they personal growth books? Are they business books? Different things to expand your mind. This is really, really important. And sometimes some of us, especially if you are busy on the go or you're a mom, sometimes we don't have the time to sit down and read. Are you listening to audio? Like Audible is a great way to get those books in, driving to and from work, or if you're out running errands. Another thing to look at, what podcasts are you subscribed to? Are you listening to different conversations that are expanding your mind? And it's great too, because you would be so surprised of opening up to these things that you're learning to your clients and the amazing conversations that you can have. Like I said, this is a really great way, like we talked about in the first video, of really creating that energetic atmosphere that's going to be uplifting. Like I said, your clients are going to leave feeling refreshed, learning new things, and you might be surprised what opens up for your clients to you as well. So these are some really good things to look at when you're growing as a business entrepreneur, really opening up that mindset. Having a mindset that is in growth, it will allow you to expand your business that much more quickly and more efficiently. So being able to understand, okay, where do I need to grow? Do I need to grow as an individual to make sure I'm providing positive energy in my lash space? Or is it business I need to focus on? Do I need to get to know how to be more efficient in my business, whether it be financial or maybe taxes or different things that you feel like, okay, this is something I need to focus on. And so if you're constantly learning and putting that into your space, it is going to dramatically change how you run your business, as well as the clients you will begin to attract by opening up in that mindset and growth and being able to change just through simple things through personal development. I thoroughly hope you guys enjoyed these videos. If you guys have any questions, comments, go ahead and fill them in. We would love to hear back from you guys. And if there's any specific videos that you guys want us to jump on and share with you guys, we would love to hear your feedback.